Hi Capricorn, welcome to your June 2023 love reading. We're going to be giving you some charms and oracle cards and then looking at the tarot to see what's coming up for you. So, let me get some charms for Capricorn's love life for the rest of June 2023 for Capricorn. Thank you. All right, the first thing I'm seeing is possibly you have a child with this person. The letter A may mean something to you. Could be their initial, your initial, your child's initial, I'm not sure. Oh, you also have the letter H, so H could be something, which is also ah or ha. Maybe this person's really funny. Maybe you're really funny. Why did Patch Adams, that Robin Williams movie, just pop in my head? So someone may like either work in the medical field or work with children or just be like really funny or good with kids. Someone's really good with kids is what I'm picking up. Let's see here. Sometimes I have to touch them, I don't know. Okay, so another thing I'm getting is one of you is like very... Okay, so you guys just like to have a lot of fun together. You guys have probably done a lot of stuff. You guys probably hang out mostly on the weekend, okay? You probably do stuff like go to the zoo, go to the aquarium. The movie Mermaids is popping in my head. There might be something about like, one of you might have like long black hair. Something about the bathtub, because someone really likes to take baths, or you take baths together. This person could be a Leo. This person could be an Aquarius. Haley, Hatfield, I don't know. Anyway, you might go get ice cream with this person, blah, blah, blah. Anyway, this person came into your life like out of nowhere, like you weren't expecting it. And I think that you felt like they were kind of a dork, like when you first met them. You know, whatever that means to you, but they're just kind of like goofy, right? And at first you're kind of like, I don't know. But it's like, almost like this person is just so much fun that you can't help yourself. Like they're funny and they have all these great qualities, like they like to help people and they like children. They like to do kid stuff too. Like I said, like, what is the Mermaids thing? Maybe it's a Halloween costume. Did you guys spend Halloween together or wear costumes for something? Shoot, I mean, this could even be like a role play thing. I don't know, but it seems like either this relationship or one of you is just like very multifaceted in like interests and personality traits, and you know, so far I'm not getting anything like. The only negative I'm getting from this is like you might feel kind of like scattered, like trying, like I feel like you guys have a different mindset in the sense that like this person is, you know, vice versa if you need to, but this person is just like all over the place, like almost like attention deficit, like their focus is just in so many areas, and maybe that kind of interferes with your relationship. Even though they're all positive things that you respect and like about this person, you might feel like they're a little bit scattered with their energy. And on the other side of that, you know, maybe they're making you feel like, you know, you don't have enough like interest or things going on. Like maybe you're feeling that sense of like, I need to in some way like become more clear about who I am, what I like to do, like what my interests are, like how I have fun. I think that this doesn't have to be a negative thing at all, but I think this person is like inspiring you to look into things that either you used to like doing that you kind of let go to the wayside because of, you know, life or whatever. I think they're inspiring you to kind of like look back at those things or to find new interests, like to just put yourself out there and try new things. I bet you the Two of Pentacles comes out in this reading, but we'll see. So yeah, you guys have a lot of fun together. Basically what I'm seeing is like, oh, what I was saying about the difference between your mindsets, I think that you might be a person who like stays very focused on like one thing. Like when you want to do something, you put all of your energy toward that, and other things like distractions around you are more irritating than they are like exciting. So I guess it's kind of the difference between what you might call like an extrovert or an introvert. Like it's just a different way your brain works. Basically, it doesn't have to have a title, but that's what I'm seeing so far. So if you see any ladybugs, it's probably a good sign. Something might actually happen this weekend with a Leo. One of you might be a little more conservative than the other. One of you has an incredible memory. What is that called? And I want to say mnemonic memory. No, it's mnemonic device. It's didactic memory. Is that what it's called? Whenever you like see something and like you can recall the image like in perfect detail. I don't know if it's that intense, but one of you might have like just like a really incredible memory, and it's something that's like, I don't know, it's a really amazing quality about one of you. Okay, so let's see here. What do the Oracle cards have to say for Capricorn? Someone's very like whimsical too. So the person that's into like a lot of stuff, I think that they're very like playful and whimsical, and they like very creative. They collect a lot of things. All right, I'll stop. The other person might be a doctor, actually, like the stereotype doctor, like they like play golf and stuff. But Harry, I'm hearing Harry. Angel, Angelic, Angie. Vera? Something Vera, maybe? I don't know. All right. Myself, yourself, etc., and even. Oh wow, just from this first card, like it's telling me that this, like whoever's the person who has like a lot of stuff going on, or whoever's the person that feels like a little bit like they need to step it up a little bit, like the other person is like actively trying to tell them that that's not true, that they're perfect how they are, and that's really sweet. So if you're on the receiving end of that, support, like take their word for it, like they mean that. Let's see, in front of, before, of, with, for, ago. So in front of, or at the beginning. Okay, well, wow, okay. New and recent. Recently, the other day, inquisitive, modern times, news and novelty. So there's been a change. Can I get one more? What is this? Can I get something more specific? There aren't any like verb cards. Save, preserve, rescue, and deliver. Okay, so things have significantly changed from the beginning of your relationship to the current state it's in. And I think that there is an effort being made by either one or both of you to save the relationship, because, not to take away what we said about the charms, but I do think that, at some point during this relationship, one of you, I feel like one of you had something happen, whether it was like you decided to start something like in your life that took a lot of your effort, that you had to be really serious about, really committed to, really dedicated to. Like maybe it was like going to medical school or something along those lines, something serious, a big life change. Maybe you had a child. But for whatever reason, like all of this like fun, this playfulness, this like playtime that you and this person shared and bonded over in the beginning of your relationship, for whatever reason, one of you is no longer able to like participate in that as frequently or at all maybe, and it's causing kind of like a rift in the relationship. And so I think that the rest of June is going to be about one of you, the one who is really focused, like trying to, or making an effort to find some time to remember why you guys fell in love, or remember like all the fun times you guys had together, I'm done with those. Yeah, like trying to get back to the basics. So you're trying to save the relationship by remembering all these fun things you did together, like, yeah, dressing up for Halloween and going to the zoo and maybe golfing and just shopping, playing, I don't know, whatever you guys did together that, whatever was fun for you guys, basically. Seeing like a butterfly garden or like a arboretum, something like that. So you might have liked the outdoors. Hearing for like something about furniture. Alright, I'm gonna stop channeling. Let's just see where we get from the tarot. So, Capricorn, just give me a couple of cards for the background. What's going on with this? Just kind of tell me about the background of this relationship. Thank you. King of Wands. So you might be dealing with a fire sign person. Aries, Leo, Sagittarius. Or you could just be dealing with someone who's like very passionate, active. It's like a sexual nature. Or maybe they're just very attractive themselves. Like you find them very attractive. But this person does have like fun on the mind, like a lot of the time. Like they're a very hedonist type person. Hedonistic, I guess. Tell me just a little more about King of Wands. What's the King of Wands doing? Strength, or it could be a Leo. It could definitely be a Leo with the King of Wands and the Strength here. Oh wow, okay. So there's like a very lusty element to this connection right now. Like this King of Wands here is holding himself back from absolutely just like exploding. So I don't know if you've been like too busy to like have sex with each other, or if you've been too busy to like just have like intimate time. I can't be too graphic, obviously, it's YouTube, but I get the sense that you guys used to do it all the time, and I'm talking like over and over, like multiple times. Like someone was like insatiable to the point where you had to kind of like cut it off sometimes. But basically, I think that like the whole like fun, sexy, like everything that comes with a new relationship is like, and like reality's hitting right now, I feel like. But I don't know, let's see. What happened to lead up to this point in time? Show me the recent past with these two. Or Capricorn. Oh. So you have the Hanged Man. Okay, let's see. Okay. Oh. I'm gonna go out on a limb here and say that this person, whether it's you or them, I don't know, don't hate me, but one of you may have either been celibate for a very long time or had some sort of like erectile dysfunction or some other sexual problem that kept you from, I keep saying you, but keep in mind this could go either way. Let's just go ahead and stick with celibacy here, but I feel like someone might be older and they might have trouble in that department, or they may have had trouble in that department until they met you, and then I don't know, like if you guys found a solution or if it just worked with you, or I'm not sure. I don't know exactly how that works, but otherwise, if that's not the case, then one of you had just been really celibate, or maybe both of you, I don't know, for a kind of a long time. Okay, So basically, what that's telling me is that if this is what happened in the recent past to lead up to the current state where we are, I think that this might have been a relationship that was kind of started on like a sexual basis. So that might have been like the initial like attraction or the initial like purpose of the relationship. So this is kind of like born out of lust in a way. So what's currently going on? What's the current state of the relationship? Thank you. Okay, so you guys might have moved in together like really quickly, and you're currently like in a situation where you're living together possibly, or one person's like staying over more frequently, but there's something about cohabitation and like blending and mixing here to the Temperance and the Four of Wands. I didn't say that. But yeah, there's a coming together, a blending of some sort. So there still is like definite like commitment between you two. I mean, there's still like, both of you still want to be in this. Why am I getting like when I said doctor earlier, it could be like a pharmacist possibly. Anyway, but because one person is like not being as fun, and when we say that from the other side, because one person is being responsible, that disparity between your like lifestyles and mindset is kind of causing like a rift, but at the same time you guys are working really hard to find like a way to blend your lifestyles together and your mindsets and your likes and dislikes, all those things, just finding a way to like meet in the middle, finding a way to complement one another so that you can like coexist in a positive way. It looks like you guys, neither of you want anything toxic to like develop out of this. Let's see, this deck's upside down. Oh no. Okay. So here in the current state, I probably should have clarified before I said that, but in the current situation, one of you, who am I talking to? Capricorn. So it might be your person, but you have the Eight of Swords and the Eight of Cups. And these are, eights in general are kind of like about movement, action, like things happening quickly. Karmic things, but in this case I think it's talking about like rapid motion and yeah, like things like developing quickly. So this person is becoming increasingly 8-8. Why is that? This person, I feel like you've been through this cycle before actually, if not with this person, with someone else, but that aside. So anyway, this disparity is starting to cause a real rift, and despite like all of these efforts to like blend your lives together, it's causing someone to feel trapped. So I don't know if that's like the person who's like really fun, like always wants to like go and do all these crazy things. Okay, the Patch Adams character. Versus like I don't know, I'm not old enough to remember their names, but like the doctor on like ER or whatever, George Clooney's character, like one of you's like that character, and one of you is like Patch Adams or something. If you're going to look at like, if you're going to be doctors, I guess. Actually, I don't know anything about George Clooney's character from that show, but one of you's a normal, one of you's a responsible doctor, and one of you's like more playful. You get what I'm trying to say. I'll work on examples, but. So anyway, the person who's like, you know, still kind of like goofy, maybe doesn't have as many responsibilities, this person is feeling trapped. Or vice versa, if it's the other way around, you know, the person who's like really focused, really responsible, really dedicated to something, they're feeling trapped because they feel like they have to like be the adult in the situation. Like because the other person is like so childish sometimes, if you want to call it that, so some people might call it fun, some people will call it childish. I don't know, it depends on your mindset, but it looks like from this spread, that's how you view it. It's kind of childish, or at least like, you know, it's not conducive to your lifestyle. So you might feel like you're like having to parent this person. Either way around, either one or both of you feels trapped because of the other's like either sense of responsibility or lack thereof. So that's basically what's going on right now. So it looks like you're on this precipice of deciding, like, can we make this work with how different we are in our approaches to life or not, you know? And it looks like this is all being made because you guys are deciding about like making it official, or possibly even moving in together and seeing if your lives could like blend like even that closely, like sharing a home. And that could be even be like a test you're thinking of like trying. But the fact that someone's feeling this trapped and wanting to escape from it, like somebody wants to escape from something basically, is telling me that something has to change here. So whoever needs to make the change, like, needs to do it now. So if the person who is not serious enough, like, legitimately needs to like be more respectful of the other person and what they're trying to accomplish, needs to, you know, do that or do their stuff somewhere else or whatever, you know, would help that situation. Or if the person who's like really hyper focused and responsible needs to like lighten up sometimes and have some fun with their partner. It's going to be different for all of you. So, and like, you know, where you are on that like continuum, and like how open you are to revising kind of your mindset. But yeah, somebody needs to change something because the other person is literally feeling like they need to escape jail. Like, it's that intense. I hate to say that if it's, you know, the other way, if it's toward you, but I don't know. Let's see what's going to happen here. So what's the likely outcome for this throughout? Keep in mind, this is only for June, the rest of June of this year. So what is in the near future? What's the, ooh. So I think this person's going to be trying to get you to come do more fun things with them, but you're going to be focused on something else. You got the Four of Cups, and you're staring at your 3 cups there that you know, that's your focus right now, and you don't need this 4th cup coming in and interrupting you while you're working. It's like almost like I see someone like sitting at a desk, like studying something or like on their laptop or whatever, and this person like keeps coming in and like trying to like make jokes and like tell you little stories, or like just ask you if you want to do stuff, or ask you questions that they could just figure out themselves, like finding like little reasons to like interrupt and bug you, and it's driving you insane. Okay, so you're at this point where you're just kind of ignoring it. I don't know why I'm laughing, it's not funny, but vice versa. I mean, this person could be looking at you like you're just like kind of like a stick in the mud, like they're offering you all this fun stuff to do to like make you happy and like fix the relationship and so you can enjoy your life and all of this stuff, and you know, you're just kind of sitting there like, nope, just gonna study, just gonna work, just gonna, you know, be responsible. I'm an adult now. So I can see this from both sides. You know, there's moderation. That's what this is about. You guys need to moderate. That's what it is. That's what temperance is, moderation. Okay, so both of you might need to make some adjustments here. Like, it doesn't have to be one of you's right and one of you's wrong, or one of you's annoying the shit out of one and the other's not the other. Like, it could be both ways. So this could be a story about, I'm gonna pull a couple more cards here, but this could be a story about like both of you needing to kind of dial it back on your extremes here. So the person who's hyper focused, try to have some fun. The person who's like really wacky, try to like chill out, you know, or like give this person space. But let's see what's gonna happen. Oh, okay. And because someone doesn't seem interested, it looks like there's going to be a huge decision to be made. I don't see anything about any third parties or like anybody else being involved in like the immediate relationship. So I'm not going to take this as a choice between two people. I'm going to take it as a choice between, you know, continuing the relationship or focusing on moving on to be happier, or continuing to focus on your career, depending on which person you are. Oh, okay. Of course. So the final one here though is the 9 of Swords. So basically, this choice is going to be really, really hard for one of you guys, and I don't see like much past that for the rest of June, because the rest of June is basically going to be a time where it's like make or break. Like, you guys have to decide like if you're able to, if you even want to like tone down your current lifestyles to like meet in the middle somewhere, if you want to find a way to be together that's conducive for both of you. And this is going to be, I mean, you're going to be thinking about this a lot. They're going to be thinking about this a lot. Might be like trouble sleeping, might be some anxiety, might be some regret, might be like, you know, it feels like there's something that is really important to both of you. Like whatever these things are that aren't meshing, they're really integral parts of both of your personalities. And so making the choice to, you know, moderate your favorite part of your personality, your favorite part of your self-identity, that's going to be a really hard decision to make, and it's going to come down to, you know, how important is this person to me, and is this truly like a benefit to me? Because from an outside party looking in, you know, if it's too pronounced, like the differences, then yeah, it could be a real problem. If not, however, you guys could really balance each other out, so keep that in mind. It might be a huge benefit to you to, you know, at least try to work this out, you know, as long as there aren't any other like bigger problems that aren't coming out here. But yeah, so that's the advice I would give you for the rest of June. So just kind of decide if it's worth it to you, if this person is worth it, if the relationship is worth it, to compromise, make some compromises, and ask yourself if you think that they'll be willing to compromise, and talk about it. And then, you know, even though it's hard, make that decision. You know, you don't want to just stay stuck there in limbo and then start resenting one another when no changes are made, you know? So thank you very much, Capricorn. I will see you again next week, and have a great day. Bye.